My bad. Okay, we're gonna start. It's so weird looking at my layout like this. I'm just so used to seeing God of War 2. Just God of War 2, nothing else. So I think the beginning of this run went pretty well. Like, I got the gate skip. I think. I must have, because I went, for the beginning part of when I was streaming this, I would kind of just, if I didn't get gate skip, I'd continue. But it's like almost 6 seconds. I can't skip gate skip. Oh, my voice isn't synced? What on, Oh, you're right. Huh. I totally forgot. Everything should be lined up, though, I think. If my cam is not linked up with my voice, let me know. This is the actual cam you should be looking at. Trust me. This went smooth. Surprisingly. Usually never goes smooth. It's part. But yeah, everything should be good now. You guys should hear everything synced up. Cool. Welcome to the Discord. Awesome. Yeah, this is a 45 eye stab, which is decently fast for me. I'll give you the regular roll, Dante. Yes, usually I just post memes. Man, this one was crazy. The beginning was pretty shit, but the end was pretty crazy. I think I fucked up the movement here, if I remember correctly. Yep. Just a tiny bit. Not too bad, though. Nothing too big of a deal coming up in terms of skips, if I need to really explain them. You guys know the deal. You know the drill. I'll further explain them if you guys are really curious. I'll try to put them in layman's terms, generally speaking, because you guys see me cycle through the menu and you guys kind of don't know what's happening. Yeah. Theoretically, 80 seconds. But that's not even the sum of best from the world record. This is the sum of best prior to the world record. My real sum of best is a 105.49. This is pretty good. Actually, this is pretty fast. I think I got like a 52 hand stab or like a 53 hand stab. No, I got some massively good luck. A lot of good trick execution. Overall, it was just a really decent run. I was overdue for this. Like my skill level was like overdue for a PB, and the PB happened to be world record. I'm digging these tunes though. I like them. Yeah, I think this is like a 53 or 54 eye hand stab. Yeah, 53. See, for the first part of roads, that's my indication I'm going slow or fast. It helps reduce resets, or it actually makes resets happen faster. I don't know, but usually I can have a good indication. Like this one coming up, I think I pulled the lever at like 442, which was really fast. Usually I get a 45 lever, a 445 lever. I don't watch basketball either, do you? I didn't get cube trolled here, which is really good. Man, it's so weird to have everything playing out in front of you, and your hands aren't doing anything. It's weird. It's kind of like a stress relief. Again, this whole split was really fast, but I think I screwed something up. I'm pretty sure I screwed something up. I'm thinking I missed the high jump coming up. Because I know I didn't enter the Colossus. Although I felt like I went into it fast. I did something to screw it up. This wasn't perfect. Yo, thanks for the follow, DK Mountain 144, I think. DK Mountain 144. Welcome. Welcome to the world record commentary. My movement as a whole in this specific run is like super good, like super good. I got a lot better at my rolling. I think I got this one first try. Yeah. Oh, I remember what the mistake was. I think I got hit with a shockwave, and that ruined an otherwise gold split. Dante, I have every intention of doing I have every intention of having a decent time in every game. Yeah, I got this one, and I think I screwed up the next one, and the shockwave hit me. And I said, I don't care, I'm going to continue. See, I knew it. I knew it. I got hit with the shockwave, and I had to do another cycle, so that's costing me 4 seconds. With this trick, it's very important you switch to the spear. Because when you equip the spear, that's what you use for high jumps in the Colossus. It's the best weapon for the Colossus. And you can't do any Atlas Quake high jumps, which I do later in the run, almost exclusively. Because you can't switch weapons in here. It's completely restrictive. It just lets you use the spear. You can't even switch to the Blades of Chaos. If I could use the Blades of Chaos, this whole thing would be easier. How? How do you just realize that? This jump went well. I think my Colossus in general was really, really good. I'm pretty sure I first tried every jump, except for the jump after this one. This is really good. You can kind of just feel like it's really good. I always kill them. I don't have to kill them, but I just do it for fun. Yeah, I fucked this up like twice, I think. Yeah, that was really good. That's the perfect jump. When it shoves you right down to the ground. That's perfect. Perfect. Are you on your phone, Adib? Because if so, I don't think I know how to do that either. Because I've never really had a use for it. This one, I get hit. It's like a 2 seconds time loss. I think I've screwed this one up. Yep. This is pretty bad. I was mad about this one. Because I know my roads can be perfect. And the soonest I've ever stabbed the spine here was like at 28 seconds. So I was peeved that I was almost 18 seconds behind ish. Can I file for a Guinness record for this game? I don't think so. I think I think there's a gamer's Guinness World Record. I've never actually looked into that. I'm pretty sure you have to do it in front of an audience or something. They have to watch it or something. Here I got the roll. This roll is big because if you don't get the roll, you miss out on a lot of seconds. Sucks. The roll makes you, when you bust out of that Colossus, you have Kratos time where you're on the ground, but you're still normal Kratos. I think it's for loading purposes or something. But if you press an input before Kratos enters his weakened state, which is like, I think you have like 3 frames or something. I just hold the roll button when the cutscene ends. You'll roll immediately and forward, and then you'll enter the weakened state, and you'll save time. I was thinking maybe I should put it in my resume. I never really thought about it. So now we're out of roads. Everyone's favorite part of the run is gone. Hades' hands were shitty, as usual. As usual. Is my thing still delayed? Oh, there's a delay, but it doesn't matter, I guess. And what of you? And now my favorite movement in the entire run. Yeah, we can't say sloppy anymore. Sloppy is a banned word. My favorite movement. Kratos doesn't have time for camera angles. He just goes. Now they could have obviously fixed that exploit if they just didn't load the Pegasus until the camera turned, but I don't know. Overall, the run is. This run was pretty bad in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I can't say it's decent, but it's not good. But it was something I could run with. Did he really escape Hades 3 times? He did. The first game, the second game, the third game, and I think Chains of Olympus, I think. He escapes from Hades. No, I can't hear anything. They're actually pretty quiet. This first Pegasus sequence was no big deal. Easy as ever. I don't think he died. No, he dies when he first meets Zeus in the beginning of God of War 3. Quote, dies. He doesn't really die. He gets knocked into Hades. Alright, that's cool. It's not huge that you watch this. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just a commentary. It's dumb shit. What if I came into this and I was like, yeah, let's go for the world record again. Or like, I had this recording and I made this recording myself and I just played it like I'm playing right now. What the fuck does that even mean? Cause I get it from like, I watch other streamers and their viewers always say it's a recording to make it seem like they're playing. And this is my biggest break of the entire run. This is like, I've never really timed this out. This is like 45 seconds worth of break. I think I royally screwed this up. Yep, I think I royally screwed this up. Because I think hitting the finger enough triggers the cutscene. So that means you could tell how far behind I was. Also, I got godlike RNG here. I think like this is the best RNG you can get on this wall. Because if done correctly, when they transition between planes, they can knock you off. But I got knocked off in the best position. See? Perfect. Perfect. This shit was perfect. Also, this is like the best representation of how good my rolling got. It was like right at the end of speedrunning this. Like the final run, I actually understand controlled quick rolling. That took me a while to learn though. I believe I got this skip first try, but I get hit with an arrow. I think. This is a very, very yep, I got hit with an arrow. I think in this split I saved like 4 or 5 seconds, I believe. This song is terrible. I'm gonna skip around. Sounds better. Nothing too big here. There's a skip here where you can fire the arrow before the message pops up. That saves you a couple seconds. It's really not that big of a deal, but it just knocks that thing down, so you don't need to do it. That was a little bit of a fuck up. I don't know why I had Kronos' Rage on. Otherwise, good, decent movement. Except that. That shit pisses me off. I hate that jump. I seriously think that's one of the toughest normal jumps of the game. Like the normal jump that you should be doing. I don't want to make a fail compilation. That's a lot of work. I'm not a fan of that kind of work. Unless you guys want to chop it up. Which you can freely do. And make things. I just don't know where all the fail parts are. Why is God of War 1 boring? I always thought God of War 1 was at least a little bit decent to watch. You have to ask Adib, because Adib watched a lot of my God of War 1 speedruns. This climbing walls are really not that big of a deal. You can't really do much to make them faster. Have you watched a speedrun, Dante? I don't have aspirations. I don't have aspirations to play God of War 1 anytime soon, so you don't even have to worry. I've told myself I want to go back someday, but not right now. God of War 1 has like a really weird part of my mindset in terms of speedrunning. I don't particularly like doing God of War 1 because it's a lot of resetting. Like I think not as much as Roads, but still a lot. And I'm just not a fan of watching the cutscene in the beginning of the game over and over and over again. Now guys, don't fight. Kiss and make up. I'm getting new layouts too. That's cool. There's a screw up here. This is the only screw up of Pegasus 2. The only real screw up. And the harpies are pretty shitty. Yeah, these harpies were crap. I think one sneaks up. And I'm like thinking it's over. Yep, and then one flies in. And he takes extra long to get in the range of my blades. You see how those birds charge at you? You don't have to kill them. You have to kill one of them in the first sequence, but you don't have to kill any of them in the second sequence. The prerequisites to progress the second sequences are killing the 4 griffins and killing all the harpies, and then you can progress. This was a really bad split, kind of. Because I got on my previous PB, my beginning was like top notch, like excellent top notch. So this was really hard to run against. Because any mistake would be reflected really easy. And this whole sequence where you fight this guy, this is all distance. It has nothing to do with damage. So jetting forward 5 times will usually end the sequence. But Dante, up next, I hope you know, but up next, I'm doing a casual run of Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. But it's not going to take long to beat them. It should take 2 streams maximum to beat each one. And then I'm going to go, we're going to start routing God of War 3. I just have to take a mental break from speedrunning when I get like a decent record that I like. Again, nothing too big here. No, there's no speed strats here. It's just do the QTE. That's a good reason to deem. I like that. That's good, Dante. Those are pretty good games. They're on a completely different engine though. See, you can already tell I'm gaining time here, because that Pegasus 2 was kind of crappy. But plus 15 seconds into the Temple of Lachesis is not that bad. And good thing I got swim glitch first try up here. Do you guys know the mechanics of the swim glitch? Have I explained it to you? I feel like I've explained it to you. But I can't explain it to you if you guys are wondering. Swimming glitch is gigantic. It's in every single game. Except maybe Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus. But it's in every game. They never change the development properties of it. This is a swimming glitch. Basically, I do a high jump, and Poseidon's Rage high jump, drop down, and just literally use a double jump and the square air attacks of the spear, because the spear gives you horizontal momentum, and it pushes me into the little tiny clip of water that's out of bounds, and it gives me swimming. And because the game doesn't understand the difference between air and water, just how you obtain it, it puts you in a swimming state, and the only way to exit it is to go into another body of water. And I'm probably thinking, why don't I just use the swimming state to skip the puzzles, the steed puzzles, and you can't. It's impossible. Because to do the steeds puzzle, or to hit any loading trigger involved with the steeds, you need to be out of a swimming state. You just can't progress. You have to get out of the swimming state somehow. Yeah, the mobile game's pretty shitty. But you see all those icons above my little boxes? Next to top donation, recent follower, recent donation? Those are all from the mobile game. Again, my movement on this sequence was a lot better than it has been, because I usually am shit at rolling. Once the camera gets behind me, I become way faster. Ew. Very easy high jump here. No work to it. Just use an ascension, switch weapons in the air, and jump. It's very easy. Mechanically, a lot of the time saving stuff in this game, like you can like shave off time in this game with just a few simple high jumps. Not even the big stuff like I do. I'm gonna go put the air on in a second, because it's like hot in my room. What song am I thinking of? This is a pretty boring part of the run. There's not much here. It's just do the Steeds puzzle. There's a small damage boost here though. If you jump correctly, the harpies are about to hit you right now. So if you jump correctly, they'll hit you and shove you straight to the ground. It's a damage boost. Yeah, I got a song that I'm addicted to. This one. This is literally the most boring part of the run. Hands down, this is the most boring part. It's putting me to sleep, and I'm the one that did it. All you gotta do is turn lever, push key in, do it 4 times, and then whip some horses. But I think I saved a bunch of time here because my previous run, it was a 5th try swim glitch. So I lost like 30 seconds. But I think I executed this really well, so I'm gonna lose a lot more time than I think. I don't save a buttload of time, but I think, yep, I got the split though. Yeah, we saved a lot more than I thought we would. We saved like 37 seconds, which is way more than I wanted. And this is, I'm pretty sure, from this point out, I just continue to save time. I never go red again. This skip coming up is my skip. I put ownership, trademark. Don't steal. This is my trick. I found out this one out on my own. Just a small little bit of collision there, and all you got to do is high jump to it. Yeah, the movement in this run was so good. I think I saved probably like 15 seconds alone just from raw movement. Everything got improved. Because when you learn a movement technique, which generally speaking can help you, you have more opportunity to save time in every split. It's a global thing. Yes, the famous don't steal. Please don't steal, or I'll sue. I'll be speaking with my lawyers. And everyone knows this corner turn, because you guys know what's coming up. Everyone knows what's coming up. This all too familiar area, of which I spent hours upon hours practicing the skip. Hours. And the only reason why I shock those guys is because I know people are going to speedrun this in the future and they're going to see me do it and then try to replicate me. It just happens. It always happens. They're going to be like, well, he killed them, so I got to kill them too. I swear. Because I was watching somebody's run, he got like a 156. I just laughed to myself when I saw it, but when he did his second swimming glitch, which is coming up right very soon, he took the same route that I do. And that's how I can tell that he has watched my runs before. Or he studied my runs. This song is called Fade Away by Trevor something. Literally, just put that in Google. Or put that in YouTube. It's called Trevor something. I'll keep playing his music, because he actually has some good music. I chose to replace that high jump. That's usually a hammer jump, but I don't like it because I feel like I failed a lot. Also, the enemies I killed before just now started dying. Dude, Trevor something is awesome. It rocks. I just remember how good this music was. I listened to it a while ago. And I think I screwed it up. Yeah, I screwed this jump up twice. I got this third try. This is a little frustrating because we lost all our time. We didn't lose all of our time, but we lost some time. But otherwise, this went really well. All you gotta do is get high enough to enter out of bounds and then swing back in and hit the water. And there's a soft lock here, but fortunately it doesn't happen. I think I figured it out because I just allowed the room to load when I enter and make sure the soft lock doesn't happen. Otherwise, I think the swim glitch went decent because it took me, I think, a tiny bit to trigger the camera change where I can progress. See? It just took a bit to trigger that. Usually I can do it instantly. It really is Trevor something. Yes. Otherwise, my swim glitch went really well. I can't think of any issues I had with this. I think I got a good camera here. You can get like one of two cameras. One like this, one from below, and one from like the side. And this is the most optimal because you can actually see where you're going. And then the game has to kind of hang for a bit back until it loads this. I decided to go high here. Like normally I'm low, but I didn't see the reason why it should be so high because I always hit that lip of that little pillar thing. But otherwise, this went pretty decent. I think I got a good camera here too. Because you're going to see the T-pose. Everyone loves the T-pose. EXE calls this Kratos Jesus. Or Jesus. Yeah. Kratos Jesus. Because he looks like Kratos Jesus. I mean, no, he looks like Jesus in this position. But I got the best camera angle for the swimming glitch. Because sometimes the camera will be shoved back and you'll be way far away from Kratos. And he's like a little dot on your screen, but you can still work with it. But this is the best. Because you can definitely like see your way through everything. Adib, I'm gonna see that picture of yourself. I believe I screwed this up. Yeah, I screwed this up. This is like a 4-second time loss. And I need to equip the hammer here. Because I do one hammer strike and that's it. And then I continue to grab and punch him. Because if I over damage him, if I damage him way too much, he'll become immortal. And we don't want him to be immortal, because we want his wangs. Because his wangs help you glide and do a lot of the good tricks in this run. Yo, watch out, Jord. Do you know Jord can bench deadlift 400 million pounds? Yeah, Icarus's death is one of the best acted character deaths of the entire series because his scream is like makes you cringe. Dude, some of the art on this video is freaking nice. You guys can't see the video, but the music video I'm listening to right now looks pretty hella cool. How much more seconds do you think I can take? I guarantee I could probably get a sub 107. Caster, also welcome. How we doing? What do you mean, what did I just say? Adib, I was talking about the YouTube video I was watching. It's on my other monitor. You guys can't see it. Adib, stop taking me literally. That's my kind of humor. I know the difference between a bench press and a deadlift and all other shit. I just combined it because that's just my style. This is a very hard jump, not hard, but it's the first and only fusion jump of the run. Fusion jump meaning it fuses a long jump with a Atlas Quake jump. I find it to be safer than the other jumps, but some people might disagree. I'm good, Caster. I'm happy to have world record. Are you about to take it, Caster? Are you gonna go back? Are you gonna come back and take my world record? Bench flip. Another big skip coming up. The reason why I do an Atlas Quake here is off camera. I just destroyed the rocks that are hanging instead of just manually slashing them. And this one, I like really screwed this simple skip up. It's just a high jump into a glide through the ceiling to the next area, but I screwed it up. I never really screw up this skip. It's bizarre. Yeah, I really screwed this up. That was a shame. That was an embarrassing skip. I am former military, Dante. This trick went pretty well, I think. I haven't run into problems with this trick in a long time. This trick, though, it took me a really long time to learn this. But Caster, my run is nowhere near perfect. Like, nowhere near perfect. I definitely think if I went hard and grinded this game more, I'd probably get a 106XX easily. If I really put my heart to it, but I don't really want to. Well, I'm a former military. I was in the Navy. I swear I might have told you guys that at some point. Also, this jump is really neat. It's a very easy jump, but it saves a bit. Because now I don't need to go onto the ceiling to drop down. I just do a jump. It saves like 3 or 4 seconds. This is another simple high jump. Just a spear, ascension, menu, switch weapons, jump. Easy. Anyone can do a jump like that. I guarantee if you guys are gonna if you guys play through these games again and you're like, man, I want to do one of Ragnall's tricks, just one of them. Just learn that one. It's easy. It's really easy. One of the easiest tricks to learn the entire run. You're gonna go for it, Caster? If so, go for it. Go for it, dude. This game needs... I think the game is in a really neat spot. I think it's... My time is pretty good. It can stand its own. This sequence, you don't really need to mash L1 and R1. Like, it's not a mash fest. You just gotta hit them at a steady speed. Don't kill your hands. I love the route of this game. I think it's actually we need to put another song on. If that happens, I'll be mad. I'm doing a casual run of Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. But after that, we're gonna do God of War 3. This is a really extensive jump. This whole sequence is a very extensive jump. This is tough. This is definitely the toughest sequence of jumps in the game. It's an Atlas Quake high jump to another Atlas Quake high jump, all stacked to each other. Otherwise, this went really well. This jump really went well. And you got another one right here, but you have to wait a few seconds before for the loading to start, because it'll end your jump or something. This is one of the biggest run. This is the biggest butt clencher of the run. But that one went perfect. That was like a literal perfect execution. The fact that we got that first try on every single jump was massive. I have Discord, Caster. Do you have Discord? Again, I don't like doing there's another method of that where you just glide through the wall right to this point and you save some time, but it's really risky. If you die, it's really, really bad. So I just take the safe way. Because I'm just not. When you have that kill a run, it just doesn't make you want to do it anymore. I kept practicing it and I couldn't get it right. So I just abandoned it. Because I sacrificed like 2 or 3 seconds. No big deal. Yeah, he'd be terrible. Adib would be a terrible father and he would be ugly. That's a good copy pasta, Dante. I know what that's from, but it looks like a copy pasta from here. Again, although this was not good RNG, the dogs blocked my way. This was still this was like a 1 second gold split. Because everything went really good. Because I got the first try execution on the jump to enter here, we golded this split. Yo. Dude, it's the video was just lined up with the beat. Like literally just lined up with the beat. That was cool as shit. I hope it was lined up for you guys. That was really cool. If you guys want to clip that. Because I really want to see that again. And I'm pretty sure it lined up. RNG, generally speaking, Dante, is it stands for random number generator. And basically it's the computer, like each monster has a random number generator where it generates a number and the number tells the monster to do an ability or do a move or do a movement or attack or like defend or some bullshit like that, basically. So it's like luck. All of it's luck, because their movements and their positioning and what they decide to do can have detrimental effects to a speedrun. Like it's a perfect example here because I'm carrying the body, and if I get hit, I have to re-pick the body up. Anything big coming up? No. Actually, the big jump's coming up, but not for another 2 minutes-ish. It's the second big jump of the run. Very terrifying. Now this whole sequence, this whole little lock-in place thing, you'd think, oh man, you could just high jump and just high jump over the spot and continue, and it does not work that way. Not at all, because the whole around that corner, nothing's loaded. You have to beat this. You have to beat this to continue. You can't just high jump out of there. Really nothing to this. You have infinite magic. Just spam Rage. I mean, Atlas Quake. It's really easy. Sometimes, like, some of the enemies will hang around the corner and not get hit with by your quakes, and you're like, the fuck, man? So you just gotta clean them up. It's not a big deal. Yeah, let's listen to some Gabe. I love Gabe. Gabe is my boy. You guys know who Gabe is, right? The little fluffy white dog that barks. This is time to say goodbye to God of War 2. I love Gabe. He's my boy. He's my boy. He is a good boy. He was a good boy. It's a big jump. But we get it, because we're awesome. And we're good at this game. I think Skull Key we saved a little bit of time, but I don't think we saved too much time. It was close, but I don't think we saved time. Yeah, we lost some time. What are you doing with your life? No, it's not, Adib. It's Gabe. See if I can find another song that's Vaporwave. This is another really tough skip. I hate it. It's just you glide through the out of bounds. You got glide to the out of bounds, so you skip the cutscene trigger. And then you just fly up to the ceiling, and then you just skip a lot of time. Where is my playlist that I love? This is the classic one. I love this remix. "8-Bit Opera." I've never heard of that. Is it good? Yeah, but Adib, this is the music. That was the music you play when you're saying goodbye to God of War 2 and you're watching the world record commentary. Another intricate skip here, but it's not that. This one was never too hard to learn. Basically, the premise is you need to do a high jump and then you loop around and hit the loading trigger at the top of the elevator and hit the floor at the bottom. And if you do it correctly, everything will load. Like right now. Now. Well, I don't give a shit, Adib. I just want to chill the fuck out, Adib, and you're cursing. That is a true fact, Jordan. I asked you if the music was low, because I don't want the music to be overbearing to my voice. Also, I screwed up here because I'm a noob. That's still a scary segment. That always scared me, that part. No, it's not. Don't lie to me, Adib. But I will turn it down for you. They could have probably fixed a lot of the speedrun strategies in this game if they just took away the whole you can grab a surface. You can grab any surface or any ledge. Like, they could have definitely made it harder for speedrunners to run this game if they had just done that. You like Nickelback, Adib? Another simple high jump. A lot of these are just hammer jumps, just to skip certain sections of the game. It's really not that bad. So this is starting to be the area of the run where I was like, all right, we're probably gonna world record in my head, because like I was saving so much time that I knew I had so much time saved on the sisters and so much time saved on the endurance run that I knew, like, if I were to just get to the endurance run, we would get world record. Dude, Lazy Town is the shit, Jord. I don't know what you're talking about. Kraken fight's really not that big of a deal, honestly. Just use Poseidon's Rage when you can. And the thing glitches out because you're not supposed to be able to attack his head, but you're using Poseidon's Rage. So he stabs his tentacle in the ground when it doesn't really make much sense. But I don't really care, it makes it faster. You just chop a tentacle off and then chop another tentacle off, and then you kick him off the ledge and then stab him in the mouth with the bridge. It's one of the most grotesque deaths of the entire series. In my opinion. I thought it was pretty epic when I first saw it. I'm glad they added more bosses in this. I just realized the tentacle in the background is squirting out blood, like, the entire time. And that's pretty cool. Like, I just noticed it. I think he eats the body, even though he doesn't really need to. Yo, when did Robbie Rotten die? Are you serious? I knew he had cancer, but I didn't think he died. What is his name? Stefan Carl. Dude, Jord, are you lying? He's definitely still alive. No, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. And he's alive. Now, this is the part of the run where everything goes crazy good. Because everything goes right. I get some perfect ass RNG against the first sister. A lot of things go right. Oh, Jordan, I'm still not following you. Is it like an inside? Is it like a joke? I still don't get it. This is a neat trick. This was the first run I did this trick on. You can slow down time really fast in the beginning of the game. The beginning of this fight, because if you use the amulet as the cutscene plays, it'll do the whole sequence. Because normally, if you use the amulet against this boss, it'll cancel itself out. Actually, this was pretty shit RNG. Oh shit, I'm watching the wrong run. Imagine that. This sister went really good though. Went really good, really good. This was weird. This was the weirdest shit ever. that thing. That stupid kill animation was so funny. Rest of the sister goes really pretty well. I think I dropped my time to like minus 115 or something, minus 118. This went pretty smooth, except there's a little intricacy with the way it works after you freeze time. Because when you freeze time, you need to make sure that the mirror breaks in the middle of the cutscene as opposed to after the cutscene, because that saves time. And then you have to be careful because you can't really damage her for 6 seconds. Because if she goes into her weakened state before 6 seconds, the other girl hasn't, quote, traveled to the other mirror, so it'll glitch out. And she just won't come out of the mirror, and the battle will be stalled for like an extra 15 seconds. You don't want to do that, so you wait some time. What's up, Trash? Welcome back. So you show up to my world record commentary? That shows how much of a fan you are. Again, I never get that circle. I always do it too early. I've like every single run I did that. Yes, I did. Took blood, sweat, and tears. Now this is where it became apparent that if I were to get world record, it would have to be right now. Like this trick, it had everything was falling on this trick. Literally the entire run up to this point was falling on the shoulders of this next trick. This is the big one. I needed to get this right or the world record would die. This is a really terrifying trick. But when I did it in practice, I actually got it 5 times in a row, so I was pretty convinced I had figured it out. So basically every barrier you get to, you can jump over because they don't have a high wall to jump over. And you just kill this skirmish because it's faster than doing a jump. And then when you get up to this one, you need to have rage on. You like 100% need to have rage on because the Medusas can still stone you when you're in the air. But if you have rage on, they can't stone you. Simple hammer jump. And then you jump up here and then double glide jump. And then like aim into this torch, and then by the time you like are at the current area below the torch, it'll cause 2 things to happen. The barrier will spawn and the loading trigger will spawn, and you need the loading trigger to spawn. If you don't have the loading trigger spawn, then you're going to be fucked. And you're going to lose world record like I did a few nights ago. But it became apparent right here when I knew it worked. Because 6 enemies spawned. And 3 enemies spawn if only 3 enemies spawns, it means I missed the loading trigger and the whole run was dead. But as a result of this skip, I save a bunch of time. Yes, world record is mine. Bum, 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 bum. And then right when I split right now, like this split coming up, this is when it became readily apparent that world record was mine. You see that time save? This shit is freaking awesome. So awesome. That's when I was like, yep, this is it. I could like take my time with this next part and still get world record. That doesn't mean I got complacent. But as you can see in the chat, Adiba's about to tell me to focus. True. I've always wondered of what I should put there, but I'm not going to have it displayed until I start running this again, so there's no point to it. I'm not going to put world record on a casual run or God of War 3 when I don't have it. Although I'm going to have the world record thing for God of War 3. It's not going to be ever me, because God of War 3 looks pretty weird to play. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if I should shoot for world record in God of War 3. You said, yeah, Alex, you're doing good, but please focus. And I'm pretty sure I was like, Adib, I'm focused, don't worry. You guys like jazz? Are you saying God of War 3 as a speed game's not that good, or it's just not that good? Because I can agree with you on both statements. God of War 2 is an overall the best game of the series, hands down. And I almost screwed up Clotho Skip here, and world record would have died, but I'm stupid. But it was okay. We did fine. I don't even know why I put a raised string split. Nothing changes. The speed at which I go never changes. There's no tricks on that line on that split, so it'll never really change. And this is one of the only big mistakes of the last part of the run. I almost recovered it, but I couldn't. It was really close though. Let's say this cost me like 20 seconds maybe. I like jazz. And now onwards to Zeus, which went okay. This battle went okay. Phase 1 went really okay. It wasn't crazy good, but it went okay. I don't know how else to put it. Because some of the sirens die, which is not what I want to happen. Because I gotta use Chronos Rage so I damage Zeus enough. So I can still damage Zeus while sending a siren into her circle state. I was just a little complacent and dumb. So we gained a little bit more time there too. But it's okay. It's nothing to kill the run over. Now, something happened here. I don't know what it was, but Zeus like refused to grab me after I damaged him enough. Like, well, he usually like waits like 2 seconds and then goes and chokes me and grabs the hammer slash sword out of my hand. But for whatever reason, he was being weird. Ugh. See, he takes like forever to grab me. I don't know what it was. It's one of my favorite songs. It has a really cool vibe to it, and it slows down really weird. It's good. Now coming up right here, if I do some weird shit or some like crazy damage something, I can send Zeus to his circle state and skip the whole phase of the fight where he steals the sword. But I didn't get it. It's completely random. At least I think it's completely random. Now if you damage Zeus too quickly during this sequence, he'll become immortal. So that's not usually good. And this is one of my favorite new bugs I discovered. So watch Zeus when he hits the wall. So he hits the pillar and he hits the ground and he gets up again and you're like, isn't he supposed to be weak? And then he starts fighting you again. But if you enter the QTE like normal, it still works. Even though Zeus is technically not there. So this will fall on an invisible Zeus and the invisible Zeus busts out of it. I just thought it was funny. I had to like zone myself up. This. I was like, I cannot fail on a QT like EXE did. I can't. I was like, I'm never gonna make that same mistake again. Or I'm not gonna make the same mistake EXE did. Not when I'm this close. Because if it happened, I'm pretty sure the world record would be dead. Hey, fun fact about God of War 2, but apparently they were in development to make you fight Athena after this fight. You know when Athena intervenes and gets stabbed? Apparently developers wanted Kratos to fight Athena, which would be really cool. I think Athena got copped out of a really epic fight. See how slow this music's getting? This is my favorite. It's so cool. So now, everyone's favorite moment. The last high jump of the run. Not the most difficult of the run, but difficult in its own right. It's just one more Atlas Quake infinite jump and I kill it. As usual, I kill it. Because I'm fucking boss at this game. Say easy fucking day. Easy. Nothing. And that's it. That's the story of how I got world record. And look, it's George's favorite time. It's George's only time he saw me complete a full run. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm yawning so much. Got that world recce. That world recce. And then Adib comes in with the fuck you Acheon and Caster God of War. Jeez. Adib is a dick. Why did I mod Adib? Like, Adib, you realize the reason why I told you, I was like, we don't say stuff about them, because this was the world record run, and now every time somebody looks up God of War 2 and wants to see the world record, and they see the ending of the thing, they're gonna see you trash-talking the two people that held it before. One of my mods trash-talking my saviors, my gods, the ones that helped me go along the way. And that means you're a dick, Adib.